today I have a film director who I had the opportunity to work on a web show, and his name is Vishal Furia. मतलब विशाल को लोग जानते हैं कि he's done some fabulous web shows that he's directed, and his horror film Chori. I had heard about the original Lapa Chapi.
Yeah,
That's how you
Lapa
say.
Chapi, yes.
A Marathi film that was like Chori was a remake, and he obviously directed the Marathi version, written and directed the film. So I had heard like it's very scary, and I didn't really have the guts to go and watch Chori. So now we have Vishal here with us, who's going to share the journey, a bit of journey that I'm already aware of, and much more that he would be sharing with us.
Thank you, Richa. And I'm so glad to see you after quite a few years. Yeah.
Yeah, I think after Bombers, I think
After
this is
Bombers, yeah. Because then COVID also happened, and then nobody was working for a few years. And
I had to leave the shoot this thing because my dad actually had brain hemorrhage and I had to go back home. So Vishal, I don't know if you know this thing. You actually don't. When we met exactly 2 to 3 days before, I was sitting with a producer called Suravir Bhullar.
Okay.
And he had called me for some meeting regarding some project that he was planning to work on.
Right.
And that's when he mentioned that he has recently co-produced a film called Lapa Chapi. It's a horror film and it's done wonders. And by then I had heard of the film. Although I had not seen because of the reviews and it's very scary and all. I'm not that scared of horror films, but it was so much so said about it. I was like, एक तो language different है, ऊपर से अभी इतनी scary है, मैं language पे focus करूँ या film पे focus करूँ? That's when I said, who's directed the film? And he said, Vishal Furia. I assumed that you're a Maharashtrian, which I don't think so.
No,
you are.
I'm a Gujarati. Yeah.
Yeah, so a Gujarati making a Marathi film, and that was his first film, which did wonders in the Marathi film industry. And then 3 days down, I get to know that the director of my web show that I'm going to be working on is Vishal Furia. I was like, wow, like this is how...
It was a horror come true for you.
Not horror come true, but yes, we had a lot of challenges on that show. And I think the only set that I ever fought with the director was this show.
Yeah, it is mutual. We all became good friends because of the trauma that we shared on that show. You know?
Like I think first 2 schedules I was there, but then my father fell ill. But I still used to keep in touch.
Most stressful show I've ever worked in.
Yeah, it was a pressure on all of us. When I reached out to Vishal to come on the podcast, for some reason, he presumed that because of the one fight, probably, things have gone southwards.
But it was better to clear, na? कि कहीं कुछ रह तो नहीं गया दिमाग में, मेरे दिमाग में तो कुछ नहीं था, right? I was very much clear because things happen, yeah. I mean, it's in such stressful situation.
So you thought I'm that immature?
No, it's better to clear out, Communication is always good, I believe.
That is true. That is sure.
So because then it helps to put your perspective right, otherwise थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो सकता है, या आपने कुछ सोचा वो कुछ और रहा है. So it was a lesson learned that to be very selective about what I do henceforth. And then I didn't do digital work.
From criminal justice to Bombers and then taking a sabbatical from web shows, you remade your own film.
Before that also there were a couple of offers and things that I had signed, but it
in
was
that
not
space?
No, in the film format, film space. But unfortunately those projects didn't go through, and I'm glad that Chori, which was my own creation in Lapa Chapi, now becoming Chori, was my first Hindi film debut, because it was a story that I firmly believed in. I had more to tell after making that first film, because first film was made in like a 15-day shoot with extremely limited budget. Yeah, because it was a Marathi film. Also, horror was not a genre which was received well in the business spheres of the film industry. Just Hindi mein jao to they wanted horror which had sex and songs and all in it. So when I tried to pitch that same story in Hindi to start with, when I shifted careers to the film industry, I was told to add songs and sex in it. So कि आप शुरुआत करो कि हनीमून में कपल जा रहा है, उनका गाना हुआ, उनका सेक्स हुआ, फिर वो लड़की प्रेग्नेंट हुई, फिर आप स्टोरी आपकी करो कंटिन्यू. So I said that's not the story that I want to tell. It's a story which leads to a certain kind of message in the end, and that's which is why the story has to be pure. I can't malign it with doing all of this. So my belief in that story was very strong, which is why I made it in Marathi to keep the belief intact that if this was the only film that I made in life, it has to be honest. It has to be my film, not somebody that I'm forced to make. So which is why the choice to make it in Marathi, because Hindi was not receiving it well, the story. Even Marathi was not receiving it well. They wanted horror comedy because Marathi horror comedy is a big genre. So they wanted comedy elements in it, and I said no, I don't want to have comedy elements. So that's when I met Jitendra Patil, who was also a first time producer, but he believed in the story and he said ki chalo banate hain. So he gave us all resources to do, and we also kept it very concise. We had really good actors who cooperated with us through that 15-day grilling schedule, because it's a very tough film emotionally, physically. It drains you out. So it was a very small film. So when the opportunity to make it in Hindi came, I said that
somebody asked you, like they reached out to you.
A lot of people had reached out to us to remake it in Hindi. Now, for me, I believe very strongly that horror has been underserved in our country. We have not really made good horror stuff, and globally it is a great genre. People are doing wonders using that that genre to tell stories,
Hmm.
tell amazing stories, you know. So I believe that we were underserved and that needs to be, you know, repaired.
Hmm.
So my belief in horror is very strong. And
So you get drawn towards horror, right?
yeah, it just
Horror
happened.
genre.
It just happened. And then the business aspect also, I feel that there's a huge potential
Hmm.
there. That film should be the right film. It should give the right message and also convey the thing that this genre can be used for some innovative storytelling. So it had to be pure, it had to be honest,
Hmm.
right? So that was very important for me.
Hmm.
And then अब 15 दिन में हमने honest film तो definitely बनाई, but technically you know we always feel that we would have done
Hmm.
better. थोड़ा सा ज्यादा budget मिलता तो
Hmm.
this and that. तो हिंदी में बहुत सारे लोगों ने बोला कि यार इसको हमें बनाना है,
Hmm.
but I figured that most of them were just people wanting to make a quick buck. क्योंकि उनको
हाँ.
दिख रहा था कि यार ये छोटी
कि
फिल्म है,
और-
4 ही कैरेक्टर है एक
हाँ.
में, तो हम बहुत सारा पैसा बना लेंगे क्योंकि ऑलरेडी ट्राइड एंड टेस्टेड है. So they didn't have the vision for the genre.
Hmm.
They were just businessmen wanting to
Hmm.
earn a quick buck, and I didn't want to make the film with such people.
Hmm.
I wanted to make it with somebody who would
Who
have
believes
a
in
longer
it.
vision
Yeah, longer.
for the genre,
Hmm.
not just for the film.
हाँ.
So that's when Abundant Shah Vikram Malhotra, who is now the producer
हाँ.
of Chori, he met me,
Hmm.
and with him I figured that this is one person who has been a veteran in the industry.
Hmm.
He knows the business very well.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has the vision for the genre, not just for one film. So that's when I decided कि नहीं इनके साथ बनाते हैं. And then creatively, cumulatively, we also came together. Me, Patil sir, and took the decision. कि let's give it to them.
Hmm.
So that's how we gave it to Vikram sir the rights for the Hindi film.
Hmm.
And then Chori was made. Now Chori 2 is almost ready.
Hmm.
So it will release, I hope,
So
sometime this
Chori
year.
2 is like now, are you thinking of it like a franchise?
Yeah, it is a franchise. It takes the story forward. It's a proper franchise, not a namesake franchise, where Nusrat's character from the first part goes forward, and we have Soha Ali Khan joining
Oh.
that world, and the
So
world
she's
gets
also
more
the
darker,
Bhutani?
more deeper. Dekho, can't spoil the
Arre,
beans.
I
a
will
bit
try
early,
to find
but she has a very interesting role. You should-
which platform is it?
It's on
available?
Prime Video, the first one.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
Chori is on first. Second will also come on Prime Video because they
Hmm.
like the film so
Of
much. They
course,
want to
why
release
would
it
they want to?
on Prime Video.
They would want to
Yeah.
retain
Yeah,
the
so,
ownership on that, of
So
course.
that, and now hopefully post this, I have thoughts on a third also. So I would like to complete the trilogy,
Oh.
Chori ka trilogy. You know.
Oh, still trilogy, you don't want to take it further?
देखते हैं. If it organically lends to somewhere, then okay, fine.
हाँ.
I don't want to push it just for sake of pushing it.
Oh.
तो 3 तक का तो plan है. उसके आगे
So you
देखते हैं.
already had some.
I have some thoughts on the third
हाँ.
one.
So you're developing it right now?
Yeah. Right now it is in development. So horror I feel is a genre which I want to cultivate the habit of watching horror and telling stories through the genre.
Hmm.
So I keep pushing it. I have made 4 horror films. Chori was one, then Badi, Lapachapi to start
Hmm.
with. Then there was one more Marathi film called Badi.
Okay.
Bali Marathi mein sacrifice.
Oh,
उसको
it's for
बोलते
Badi.
हैं. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is also on Prime Video.
Hmm.
That was also supposed to be meant to be released on theaters, but because of COVID, it went to Prime. Then Chori is the third
So
one.
in English, how do you spell it? Like if
BLI.
BLI.
BALI.
Ah, अच्छा वो the Marathi girl.
Badi.
Ah.
Sacrifice.
Ah.
Victim. You know? So Lapachapi, Badi, Chori. Now Chori 2 is almost ready. And the next one is Ma, which stars Kajol. It is produced by Ajay Devgan
This is
sir.
again horror.
It's a horror thriller, yeah.
So you're going to be like a horror film director?
Not really. I have also done one investigative thriller in between, Forensic, then Criminal Justice also is a crime
well,
drama.
Feature
So-
film space I'm talking
No, I
about.
would like to explore all genres, but I'll keep one foot in horror.
I'm getting goosebumps.
So maybe there is
It
somebody
was-
around.
No, it's just me feeling sad. Don't do that. I live in the hills. There are 2 dogs with me. This thought will travel there also, and I'll be like,
Come
"Abhi
on,
tak
you
jo
have
mujhe
survived till
rescue-"
now, so you'll survive till your death. You know?
हाँ, but-
So it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Listen,
when
I've
you will die,
had
but
few
you will survive.
experiences myself.
So great. So then you are
Yeah,
used to it.
but
You know? So and you
in
survived
spite
those
of that,
experiences, so it's all good.
But it's still, it's scary. Even though you've gone through it, does not mean you want to go through it again. So
That's
I'm
not a
not,
choice, no?
all the spirits in there. I
Yeah.
respect you. I love you. Please don't
Absolutely, yeah.
do anything to
And they
me.
love you back. Don't worry. It's all good.
Do say that. Like, horror is something that you really enjoy, clearly.
No, they'll protect you. Don't worry. They are your protectors.
Okay, that's a
Okay.
nice way to
Yeah,
put it.
Yeah.
They're my protectors, they're my angels. Thank you so much. So, you didn't start off as a director
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
You were doing something in this very field only, but you were
Hmm.
doing something which was some other department. And when you had mentioned, I was like, huh, how did this happen?
I have a family history, or rather bad history, of working in the film industry.
Oh,
So my grandfather apparently was a producer, financier for
Hmm.
films,
Hmm.
and that was before I was born.
Okay, of course.
So he passed away before I was born.
Hmm.
So he was an extremely wealthy, rich person,
Hmm.
and I was born an extremely poor person because he lost all the money in films
Okay.
and everything related to films.
Hmm.
So that bad history has stayed with the family,
Hmm.
especially my family. You know, my
Hmm.
mother, being a teacher, she was very strict and said कि इसके खून में है film making, इसको फिल्में दिखानी नहीं है.
oh,
So I didn't have TV in my house till I was in my 10th standard. Post my 10th, they got TV in the the house, you know.
Just because of that.
Yeah, no, I could not sneak out and go to my friend's place and watch because my mom would come and catch me there also.
And she's a teacher.
Yeah, she's a teacher. So it was quite. I mean, I'm no complaints, but I'm saying at that point as a kid, you felt like, "ये क्या हो रहा है?" No, I want to watch. You know, why am I not being watched? So that was my constant complaint, and that somehow drew me to that industry because जिसको आपको रोका जाता है, आपको वही करना है.
बचपन में ही होता है ना, जिसके लिए मना करोगे वही करेंगे.
और फिर बोला है कि खून में है तो खून में तो है, right? So then somehow
your father was not related to
no, so that the second generation did not. Though I have heard that my uncles have worked in Gujarati films as actors, as heroes, but I don't have any record or any film print or whatever because it was all, I think, banished. That's because everything was lost, right? So it was all banished. But there has been some history. So I was kept away, and then post 10th I TV आया घर में, फिर थोड़ा सा कॉलेज में जाना शुरू किया, तो फिर पिक्चर देखना शुरू हुआ, क्योंकि आप कॉलेज में बंक मार के जा सकते हैं. So that's how then I watched films and how, like, you know, like every Friday सुबह 9 से लेकर रात को 12 बजे तक I was in the theater. घर पे झूठ बोल दिया, क्लास में जाना है, कुछ है, पैसे चाहिए या सप्लीमेंट लेना है, whatever, डाइजेस्ट लेना है, कुछ भी जो भी है, किसी भी तरीके से जुगाड़ सकता है. So that's how I caught on to films again, and then the path was very clear that I want to do films. I want to be a director. Also, I had
decided.
Yeah, because I had some play experience, like working in plays during my school and college time. So that's when I figured that a director is the most powerful person in a play. वो जो बोलता है सबको वही करना है. मतलब ये बनना है, right? So that's when I was decided कि director बनना है, right? That's the path forward. So then it was decided, but as I said, I could not tell at home ever कि भाई मुझे फिल्म स्टडीज करनी है या मुझे फिल्म डायरेक्टर बनना है, क्योंकि वो तो फिर लात पड़ जाती, निकल जाओ घर से. So then I was trying to find my way around कि मैं कैसे कर सकता हूँ ये, what would be a legitimate way for me to go ahead without letting them know. And that by that time the VFX industry was coming up, and I was very interested in the VFX industry. Okay. So then I said कि this is
and
interesting.
This is helpful in your horror thing also.
Yeah. So but that time I didn't know that I was going to make horror. So that came much
how
later.
Universe transpired.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it became a big factor later. So anyway, so then I said कि यार तू Jurassic Park देख के बड़े हुए थे, and that really influenced me. That you know how I want to create this kind of worlds, you know, that was the thing. So then I said that let's do VFX because this looks very interesting. And then I managed to get into one academy which was also a filmmaking academy and a VFX academy. So they were serving both the purposes. This was in Bombay. It had just opened, and I was in the very first batch of VFX in this industry, in that academy. So that gave me opportunity to learn VFX at the same time watch films and learn filmmaking. So it was parallel. बाकी सारे जो इंस्टीट्यूट थे वो सिर्फ VFX सिखाते थे, फिल्ममेकिंग नहीं सिखाते थे. So this institute, I was very grateful that I found that institute, and then I managed to get it. This is Digital Academy in Andheri East.
It's still there.
I am not sure. Okay. It was there till some time back. I'm not sure if it still exists. I haven't checked up on it for quite some time.
Digital Academy.
Digital Academy.
Okay.
So that happened, and then I enrolled in that VFX course, and then in the 4th year of engineering, I figured कि अब मेरे से नहीं हो रहा engineering, I have to quit.
You are also an engineer.
No, failed engineer.
But still studied. I'm not kidding. I think 95% everybody is engineer. I was like, you engineers, you study there, you take somebody else's seat, and then you come here in this industry, and then you go bonkers. And then you're like, हम तो engineers थे. मैंने कहा क्या what is this? I really want to know this wiring with engineers who either quit studying or finish and then come to this industry. They do, touch wood, but great work. Yeah. And they do and excel in that. I'm like, क्या है क्या engineers? ये जो gentry है, ये क्यों है ऐसी? तो वहां पर भी ऐसे, यहाँ पर भी ऐसे.
बहुत सिंपल रीजन है कि जब आपको पता है कि आपका मन नहीं है पढ़ाई में, लेकिन आपको पढ़ाई करनी पड़ रही है, तो इंजीनियरिंग इज एन ऑप्शन जो रिस्पेक्टेबल भी है, और बहुत सारी कॉलेजेस से तो आपको कहीं ना कहीं एडमिशन मिल जाता है, राइट? एंड व्हाइल डूइंग इंजीनियरिंग यू फिगर आउट व्हाट यू ट्रूली वांट टू डू, एंड देन यू क्विट बाय द एंड ऑफ इट, यू नो. सो दैट्स यूजुअली व्हाट हैपेंस, यू नो. आप डॉक्टर करते हो तो नहीं कर सकते, या आप सीए करते हो तो नहीं कर सकते, बहुत रेयरली होता है वो स्ट्रीम्स में.
इंजीनियरिंग करते हो कूल, वो म्यूजिक भी करते, रॉक भी सुनेंगे, जैज भी सुनेंगे, हिंदी भी सुनेंगे, क्लासिकल, वेस्टर्न क्लासिकल, ऑल ऑफ दैट.
बिकॉज़ यू आर नॉट स्टडीइंग, यू आर ओनली पढ़ाई तो कर ही नहीं रहे होते ना. इंजीनियरिंग में कौन पढ़ाई करता है? सो वो कुछ ही लोग होते हैं, हैंडफुल, जो पढ़ाई करते हैं और फिर वो आगे करते हैं जो भी दुनिया का भला, बाकी लोग तो नहीं करते. तो मैं
कौन सी पढ़ाई नहीं की, हम लोगों की जगह लेते हैं, हम लोग यहाँ मेहनत करते हैं. बट एक इंजीनियर आते हैं, यार क्या उसने फिल्म काटी है, क्या उसने फिल्म बनाई है. हम
फिल्म तो है मीडियम है ना, फिल्म तो है मीडियम की, कोई भी कर सकता है. इट्स अ डेमोक्रेटिक मीडियम.
It's मतलब कुछ हवा चली है कि क्या कि most of the people that I come across engineers, civil engineer, तो software engineer, तो mechanical engineer, but engineers. Like, wow.
Even when I meet at least 8 out of 10 people are engineers. That's true. That's very much true. So it's a fact. You're not wrong about it. So I'm one of those.
Did you like, because obviously if you enrolled, you had to pay the fees.
Yeah.
तो घर
for
पे क्या
that- नहीं
बोला?
वो तब बोला था मैंने कि बट क्या है ना, नया नया कंप्यूटर आ रहा है, चीजें हो रही है, वो वेब में कुछ कर रहा है, इंटरनेट नया नया आया है दुनिया
हाँ.
में, तो वो कुछ कर रहा है इंटरनेट पे.
Oh.
So you create that illusion that you are doing
आपने
something
उसी सीधेपन का
meaningful.
फायदा उठाया.
नहीं नहीं, मैं मेहनत भी की. I actually
नहीं,
really
but
worked
like,
hard.
they didn't get an idea कि
But see,
VFX
that's what, see,
क्यों?
one of my really good friends had told me once कि हमारे इंडियन बच्चे जो होते हैं ना, वो अपना जुगाड़ कर लेते हैं किसी भी तरीके से.
हाँ, that
राइट.
is
तो
true.
पर क्यों क्यों जुगाड़ करना पड़ेगा, पेरेंट्स को भी नहीं पता ना, वो बेचारे होते हैं, वो भी भला चाह रहे होते हैं बच्चे का कि बच्चा को ठीक ठाक कर ले, लेकिन बच्चे को नहीं करना है वो. राइट. तो वो समझते नहीं है वो.
उसको रिबेल करना है, उसको
हाँ, तो
अगेंस्ट
क्या
जाना है.
करे. So then they have to find their way around, you know. So it's nobody's fault. Middle class security and all of that, you know. So that leads to these kind of decisions and these kind of actions and processes, right? So that's what happened. So then I also worked my way around, VFX की पढ़ाई की. Then I was in 4th year engineering. I had to take a decision because अब हो गया था, अब मेरे से कॉलेज जाया नहीं जा रहा था. And then I was getting,
And you're done with the course.
I had just finished the course and there was a opening at Z Studios, which is the Z TV channel. So Z Cinema, वो सारा जो Z network था उस जमाने का. So there was an opening there for an in-house graphic designer. So then I went for the interview and I got selected. So then I had to tell my parents that I have this job, give me a year, and if I don't do well in a year, then I'll get back to engineering. खत्म कर दूंगा, but एक साल मेरे को दे दो. So all thanks to them that they agreed to it. They saw कि कुछ तो लड़का कर रहा है, CO भी कर रहा है वो, मतलब they had to push me कि भाई तू पढ़ाई कर रहा है नहीं कर रहा. First time they saw कि लड़का कुछ तो कर रहा है ढंग से. Because I was really passionate about it. I was really giving it my everything. So then I took up that job, and money wise it was very less paying.
Of course.
Like my first salary was like $3,000 और उसमें से भी
वो स्टाइपेंड बेसिकली दे रहे थे.
हाँ इंटर्नशिप टाइप का ही था. हाँ तो मतलब हालांकि मैं ही सोलो काम कर रहा था, but the money was very less.
This is exploitation.
It was, but हमारे टाइम तो एक्सप्लोइटेशन ही था,
हाँ.
right? So anyway, so that happened, and then that 6 months after that was a little bit of a panic in the house where they were like, "Ki bhaiya, what?"
In that very year, जो 1
yeah,
year.
no, after that 1 year. For 1 year they didn't say anything. They were very, they were accommodating and everything was fine. And when that 1 year got over and when the other engineers stepped out and started getting big jobs, that's when I was questioned, "Ki what's happening with you? You are still earning your $3,000. No, क्या हो रहा है?"
और एक साल बोला था अभी वो भी
तो
खत्म हो
फिर
गया.
किसी तरीके से 6 महीने मैंने और धक्का मार मार के काम किया. And then there was an opportunity at CNBC, so I shifted jobs, and then I got a job of 16,000 there, you know. So then that was like a huge jump, and then post that, then they never said, and they never realized where I was leading to. So then VFX होते होते फिर waves का काम करते
CNBC
रहा.
में you were doing
Graphic design,
only.
yeah. So then I took up jobs like after Z, it was CNBC, then there was Times Now, then it was getting launched at that time, then it was National Geographic Channel, then Sahara Film.
And all of this you go with as a graphic designer.
Then during National Geographic time, I shifted to producing and directing promos also.
Oh.
So I was doing graphics also and producing
तो
promos
ये
also.
shift मतलब how did it happen? Like मतलब you wanted to be a filmmaker, you knew it, but from graphic designer to directing promos and producing them.
Yeah.
So how did you convince your company and the people that believe in you?
Whenever the other promos were getting shot and whenever there was a VFX part to it, I was directing those portions, right? So I was getting set experience also, and my bosses really liked my work, so they gave me that opportunity, ki, you know, and I asked for it also, कि भैया मेरे को चाहिए, you know, because that's where I wanted my career to go. I was very sure of where I wanted the career to go. So I was leading it there. So then I shifted to directing promos. Then from 2007 onwards, I completely shifted to just directing and producing. Then I didn't officially VFX job. Unofficially, I kept doing for my own promos because I didn't like the quality that was coming from the channel. But unofficially, I used to do all of that. But I was directing promos and trailers by that time. So from 2007 till 2014, I was on a corporate job in various companies doing promos and trailers. And then 2014, I finally quit and then started the struggle in the film industry with La Pache Pika script and one more script. So with 2 scripts in hand, I started that journey. And then 1 year later, Lapa Chapi happened. We shot the film and released it in 2017. Yeah. So that was how the transition from VFX to a good.
That was quite a long
years.
journey.
Yeah. So I'll tell you one thing.
ये मतलब तपस्या ही एक तरीके से 15 साल
में
तक
तपस्या ही है और
but
करनी
to
भी
reach
चाहिए.
that level, a lot of people give up.
Resilience होना बहुत जरूरी है.
Resilience तो है, but at the same time, because you were so sure कि और कुछ करना ही नहीं, अभी इसको पहुंचने के लिए जो भी रास्ता इख्तियार करना पड़ेगा, I'll do it. But
I'll tell you how I'm a firm believer of how the universe gives you what you want if you really want it and if you are really striving honestly and sincerely for it. When I had already started watching films and my eyes had opened up about world cinema and this and that.
This is before the VFX job.
When I was in the VFX, when I was learning VFX, also during that time, because that was an eye-opener time for me because I was in the filmmaking academy, right? तो वहाँ पे हर तरीके की फिल्में दिखाई जाती थी. So you would watch a Godfather, you would watch an Iranian film, you would watch something else because every day there used to be screenings. And I used to go and watch the films, not just the VFX films, all sorts of films because that's where I wanted to eventually go. So around that time, I was logically thinking कि मुझे कितने साल लगने चाहिए पहली फिल्म बनाने के लिए, right? So I set out with that target because it was a realistic target because I had to also take care of the house. I was a solo kid, you know. My father was not doing very great in his job, so I had to earn money and give it to the house also. So I was very practical. I was not dreaming. I also saw the journeys of other people in the next few years where they were assistant directors and not being able to make that film. So I said that I don't want to be an assistant director. I will stay on job. I will earn money. I will give it to the house. I will save money. And then whenever I feel is the right time, I'll switch to making films. And so that was a planned journey.
Actually, you never assisted.
Yeah, I never assisted. So it was 2003 or so, 2002 or 2003, around that time.
In your head, you calculated at that point of time only.
I had to make a film before the age of 35. 35 से पहले एक film release होने चाहिए, तो वो सही time लग रहा है मुझे, right? Where I can enjoy also my success so called, because young रहते तो success लगता है, तो success भी enjoy करने. 35 seemed like a good age, you know. So I kept that in mind. And then life went on, the ups and downs of life, you know, whatever relationships, then got married once, didn't work out, divorced, whatever. No, all
this
that
has all happened before.
Before the film release. So it went on, and then when after the first marriage didn't work, I said that now this is my second life, so to say, and this time I can't be getting married. I have to stick to my filmmaking goal because that's where I was coming. This was around 2011, 2012. So then I started writing, started saving money, and then 2014 when I thought that I have 2 scripts ready and enough money to survive for 2-3 years, that's when I quit the job and then made Lapa
So
Chappi.
you really planned it out.
I mean, it worked out. So in hindsight, I can say that it worked. At that time, nobody knows, right? I mean, you don't know what the future is, right? You just keep trying to reach somewhere.
You can say that you were a little far-sighted.
So I'll tell you how the universe helped. Okay. तो लपा छपी बन गई 2015 में शूट हो गई. 2016 we did a whole international film festival round where it got acclaimed and everything, won some awards here and there. And then we were trying to release it in India and we were finding it very difficult to release in India, you know, because everybody was trying to just eat off the film, you know. मतलब वो जो ऑफर्स दे रहे थे वो हमें लग रहा था कि हमारे कुछ काम के नहीं ऑफर्स, हम मतलब हमको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा इसमें,
whatever they were offering.
हाँ, so they would take away everything and we would just be left with nothing. So it was not feeling right. So then somehow we released it independently, and then this big film Bahubali 2 came in 2017, and then it took up 2-3 months because that was the only film that was playing in theater. Every film got pushed, right? So Lapa Chappi was supposed to release during that time, that also got pushed. And then finally the date was some 28th July या ऐसा कुछ डेट आया कि उस डेट को रिलीज करेंगे. बोले ठीक है. And then all the decisions were not mine. No, they were being taken by distributors and the producers. I was not involved in those decisions. Then something happened. They pushed it up by 1 week. तो 22nd July को हुआ, right? And finally it decided हुआ कि 14 July को रिलीज करेंगे. So 14 July 2017 the film released, which was 3 days before my 35th birthday. Can you believe it?
Wow.
So that's how I believe very strongly in the way, you know, if you really set out and honestly, sincerely, with a penance, as you rightly said, वो बहुत जरूरी है, right? So you have to do it, you know, you have to stick to your path. जो होगा नहीं होगा वो तो तुम्हारे हाथ में नहीं है, right? Because nobody knows
you should be clear about.
Yeah, हम किसी को पता नहीं होता है ना where the future is leading, right? But I mean,
but उस moment को clarity अगर आपको है, तो I think I feel
clarity ऐसा लगता है कि clarity है नहीं है, मुझे नहीं पता कितनी clarity थी, but I knew कि मुझे करना यही है,
करना ये है, but you know, you were realistic. That's a very good thing. A lot of people get very unrealistic with their approach and their goals, setting out the time deadlines for them. But I also genuinely feel that if your intent is at the right place, if your heart is at the right place, and you're ready to put in the work, you're ready to put in the hard work is required, and you don't quit or give up on it, then I think even the universe will test you. Are you really like serious, or is it just a passing phase? But once I think that test time is done, then I feel the universe plays it and conspires it in a way that you will get it.
It is magical.
It is.
It is not done by me. It could have happened on 28th of July. It would have been post 35th birthday, right? But जो मैंने बोला था 30th के अंदर मेरी रिलीज हो जानी चाहिए, वो 3 दिन पहले रिलीज हुई. So whenever I think about it, I'm like, whoa, you know. So which is why I believe in the bigger picture, you know, that the world.
You were in alignment of the universe.
I don't know, yeah. There is some design which we are not aware of.
Yeah, that is true.
And it is you know, it is helping us, playing with us, whatever, however you want to call it. But we are a part of a bigger design, definitely, for sure. That felt really good.
This is an achievement.
I don't like to use the word achievement because it feels that it was not me doing this. It feels like it was somebody else was playing a big part in making this happen.
So you feel that it was all orchestrated?
Yeah, it's so much struggle making a film that you never enjoy the fruits of it, right? And ours was not a film that would have earned 100 crores पहले weekend में कि हाँ पैसे मजे से enjoy करो. We were struggling, right? We were struggling in theaters. People were coming in, but we had only 100 screens. You can assume 100 rupee का ticket है, right? और 100 screens पे है. So every day you are hardly earning like 10 lakhs of rupees. No, not like that's the ideal, like the best scenario, right? तो आप क्या ही पैसा कमा रहे हो, right? So whatever you have put in is not coming back to you. And the producer is only getting 4 lakhs out of it because वो टैक्स वैक्स काट के 10 लाख कमा रहे प्रोड्यूसर के हाथ में 4 लाख. अब सोचो आप 4 लाख पर डे कमा रहे हो, मतलब क्या ही है, उससे ज्यादा तो आपको दूसरे बिजनेस में कमा लो, राइट? सो इट वाज अ स्ट्रगल, यू नो. So making a film, that first film was a struggle. So to be very frank, I myself, also the other people, we did not enjoy the process of it. Like we did not, it did not sink in कि हमने फिल्म बनाई है. वो स्ट्रगल खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है. आपको
हाँ,
पैसा रिकवरी का स्ट्रगल है, फिल्म को सस्टेन करने का स्ट्रगल है, फिर पैसे नहीं आ रहे उसका भी दुख है रादर कि यार हमने डाले थे अब नहीं आए, राइट? बट आई टेल यू वेयर आई गॉट द क्लोजर. So again, I think universe planned that again. When I made Chori, and when there was the first technical preview of Chori in COVID, where only the cast and crew were sitting, and I saw Chori on the big screen, that's when I cried after that film, and that's when I think it ended. That whole, it sank in कि अब ये बन गई है, that journey is now complete. So it after Lappa Chappi I made Criminal Justice also, then Bombers also, but when Chori happened, that's when it felt like the journey is complete. So that was the closure.
And from there on you got on another journey.
हाँ वो तो फिर खैर अभी अब कुछ और आता ही नहीं है तो हमें करना तो यही है, right? And you have to enjoy what you do, right?
That is a prerequisite. Like you need to enjoy what you do, otherwise
there's no point. No? See, you have to have some a goal because we are all human and we are not monks. We are here very much in this world. Some kind of freedom we all need, right? So I think that's what people call as achievement. It is usually just freedom, right? Freedom to do what you want to do. तो गोल वही होता है कि हाँ हमें हमारी freedom चाहिए. अब freedom का क्या quantity है वो सबके लिए अलग अलग है, right? So that cannot be measured by one scale. You can have a different scale for yourself. I can have a different scale for yourself. So we both cannot weigh on the same scale. So
stupid thing when you compare two people or their journeys or their success stories because to each to its own, जैसे हम कहते हैं ना, सबके लिए अपनी एक जर्नी है. At the same time, for all of us, success means different things. For a layman, I would say कि like somebody who thought in their heads, whether you call it manifestation or this is what you wished or this is what you set yourself out for. And I have set myself out for this deadline. So I will make sure that I do.
One has to be honest with one's own self. Nowadays, what is happening is there's a lot of external, like telling to the world that I want this and manifesting this and that, outside and proclaiming it out loud. I don't know if that works, doesn't work. I feel that it feels कि आप dilute कर रहे हो, right? ये सब चीजें बाहर बोल के आप खुद के लिए करो ना. आपको दुनिया को भी prove करना है कि आपने अचीव किया है. जरूरत नहीं है दुनिया को prove करने की, right? To be with your own self, right? You have to better your own self. That would be the right achievement. This is the first time I think I'm doing this kind of a podcast because मैंने जो भी on camera जो भी बोला है वो फिल्म प्रमोशन का उस फिल्म को लेकर ही, और उसमें डायरेक्टर को तो वैसे ही कुछ नहीं पूछा जाता है, वो सब स्टार्स को ही पूछा जाता है. डायरेक्टर तो साइड में होता है, एक क्वेश्चन पूछ लेते हैं बस, ठीक है
क्या पूछने के लिए,
उतना ही. That's about it. I hate that. I want to just escape. I just do it because करना चाहिए.
करना पड़ता है.
At least आप जाके just be present there, just show your face, right? At least some people who are interested will at least know कि हाँ this is the person.
हाँ डायरेक्टर है, okay, अच्छी फिल्म बनाई, but then they don't know the name of the director or they may not know the face of the director. Barring Karan Johar, everybody सबके नाम ऐसे कहीं है, लेकिन कितने लोग जानते हैं अरे श्री का डायरेक्टर कौन? Do you know how he looks? अगर वो आपके बगल से निकल जाए आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा.
And director's job is actually the most difficult job.
Nobody knows. हम लोग काम करते हैं, पता है कि कितने सारे goof-ups लोगों के हम लोग को हैंडल करने पड़ते हैं. But end of the day होता है कि अच्छा फिल्म नहीं चली, चली तो हीरो हीरोइन एफिलिएट नहीं चली,
प्रॉफिट लेगा हीरो हीरोइन के नाम पे होगा.
डायरेक्टर को हाँ चलो ठीक है दो जगह बैठा दिया.
Some directors really want, like Sanjay Leela Bhansali, he's really out there and trying to put him out there because he was fighting that system happening. It's a very slow transition because nowadays I keep getting comments and on the trailers or on the content or on the reviews talking about the director and saying कि अच्छा इन्होंने किया है तो ठीक होगा या बुरा होगा whatever. But अभी थोड़ा नोटिस हो रहा है. It's a very slow transition but it is there.
I think it's high time it should have reached some other level of
but now because the stars are fading so the other people are slowly getting noticed. Right?
Some directors started putting in that they are like कि नहीं हम जाएंगे and you have to question us also. Like I know a few directors जिनके managers they make sure कि जब promotion हो आप भी जाओ and they make sure कि the interviewer does ask them question and ढंग के question and all. It's high time they get their due credit. One more thing that I had noticed that all these youngsters and Gen Zs whoever want to come to the industry, most of them actor.
वो ग्लैमरस जॉब.
कुछ होते हैं कि डायरेक्टर बनना है, कुछ बोलते हैं कि डीओपी बनना है, बट दे डोंट नो द हार्ड वर्क. उनको लगता है हम ऐसे करेंगे वो बहुत ड्रीमी उसमें. सो आई वांट देम कि गेट इंस्पायर्ड बाय हैविंग
इट्स नॉट एन अटेम्प्ट टू पुट देम बैक
but get inspired, have the reality check, know that this is what it asks for. हीरो हीरोइन का सबका अपना एक जर्नी होता है. दिस ऑल्सो हैज इट्स ओन जर्नी. जस्ट बिकॉज बिहाइंड द कैमरा डज नॉट मेक इट एनी लेस डिफिकल्ट और कि इट्स विदाउट एनी स्ट्रगल और द प्रोसेस और हर्डल्स आर नॉट देयर. इट्स इक्वली और मे बी मोर.
डायरेक्टर इज ओनली गुड एज हिज लास्ट फिल्म.
यस,
इफ हिज लास्ट फिल्म हैज फेल्ड देन मोस्ट प्रोड्यूसर्स विल टेल हिम कि यार ये प्रोजेक्ट डिले हो रहा है, एक डेट नहीं कर रहा है करके बहाने बना के वो प्रोजेक्ट शुरू नहीं करते. सो इट इज ओनली एज गुड एज लास्ट फिल्म.
हीरोइंस को फिर भी शायद सेकंड चांस मिल जाएगा
बट डायरेक्टर्स को
नहीं मिलता. डायरेक्टर्स एंड उनको तो सो आई वांट पीपल टू हैव द रियलिटी चेक दैट इफ यू वांट टू then you need to know what's happening, but then don't get scared.
The process of watching a film every day at least, watch the works of the great masters, see how they have told their story, just absorb it in your subconscious. make it very easy for yourself, not calculative, not formula. It will most of the time it will not work, But if it comes from your heart, it could be flawed, but if it comes from your heart, it will definitely have some audience somewhere, and people will appreciate.
The audience will connect.
Yeah.
When you do it because you enjoy doing it and you want to share that joy with the others and experience, it will resonate with the audience. The audience will connect and it will show its, it will bear its fruit. End of the day, that's what it is. It's a creative medium. One has to connect. Audience आपकी मिल जाएगी आपको, आपकी audience आपके पास आ जाएगी. But as long as it's coming from an intent which is pure and sharing the joy and not coming from a space of showing off an ego and
just earning money. And time has proved it now.
Yeah, audience is smart enough. You are undermining by thinking that किनको नहीं.
Yeah, of course, why not? No, because you have been given that responsibility to entertain that audience, take 2 hours of their time, take some of their money, so to deliver.
Yeah.
Right? And if you don't deliver, people reject you. It's as simple as that.
That's true. When I messaged you, I didn't know how would you take it, or you'd be like, no, I don't have time. And
no, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you become so big that someday I get known by this podcast. You never know, right?
No, I hope that someday your manager calls, I can listen. We would like to promote our film on your podcast.
Yeah, that also. Yeah, exactly. So one never knows.
Yeah. So guys, this was Vishal Phuria for you, who has been so resilient as a director and achieved or manifested, I really don't know how would he like to put it, but this man put his mind to something, and he's a living example, at least somebody that I know personally and have worked with, to see that resilience and hard work and perseverance pays. And
thank you for such kind words.
No, just true words. Kind, I don't know, but this is the truth. And I'll meet you guys next week with the new guest and hopefully get you inspired in whatever way you guys can. I'll see you guys next week. Till then, stay happy, stay kind, and stay grateful.